which of these moves has the most impact on winning in the East?
I really like the Harden trade. I think Cleveland sort of looked at their roster and just felt like they didn't have enough, and they went out and made a move for a guy that plays basketball. And we know what Harden does on the court, but Steve, you and I were with him in Brooklyn. He is the ultimate vibe guy. He's a vocal leader, and he just does a great job of sort of bringing everybody along with him. It also gives Donovan Mitchell a chance to sort of just go be a scorer and let James Harden be the playmaker, problem solver. So I like it. I like it a lot. I just have some questions about how that offense is going to work. I love the Cleveland offense when the ball is moving, players are moving. So we'll see how that all works together. But Steve, I mean, we saw it up close. Yeah. He can really impact the team.
Yeah, I expect him to elevate this group. You know, his IQ, his voice, his experience. I think he's going to come out, take a lot of pressure off Donovan, like you said, but he's also going to make players better. He's not a perfect basketball player. He's getting later in his career. He can still get downhill and make people better. He can still get to the line. He can still make shots. So he's going to be a big key, I think, for them, trying to just take this little bit of risk and see if they can ratchet it up a level before the playoffs. It's a short window, right? Like, they got to try to put this together, him on the ball, off the ball, Donovan's team, all that sort of stuff. But James will come in. He'll do everything he can to fit and to elevate the group.
Yeah, and I think for me, this trade may not get as many headlines throughout the rest of the country. But when you're in New York, you understand that with McBride out, I thought the New York Knicks did a great job of going to get Jose Alvarado.
Brooklyn native.
Yeah, BK, you got Biggie, you got Jay-Z, then you got Jose Alvarado, okay? Listen, he is a disruptor defensively. His playmaking ability, I think he was a great key piece for them to add. And think about his contract, because one year left on his contract. He's under a great deal. You bring him into the Garden, Blake, New York is going to erupt. When he's hiding behind and coming for those steals, this is the kid that you want on your team. And I say a kid because I love him dearly. I know how he plays. I know how much this means to him. And I know once he is in the Garden, it is going to erupt when he starts making those plays.
You're right. Guy's got guts. It's going to bring a lot of energy to the
A lot of grit.
I'm interested in Vooch. The Celtics are showing us all what a tremendous team they are, what a year they're having. They've built this incredible stability, the style of play identity. But Nikola Vucevic, he is a high IQ, skilled player that's going to give the Celtics optionality. Kata's been terrific, versatile defender, has got to play for them. Garza's been good for them. Vooch just gives them another vet who can stretch the floor, who can play in the short role, who can be a connector. So that versatility for Coach Maz is going to be really big come playoff time when you have to push different buttons.
Yeah.
I like that Vooch deal a lot. I do hate that they had to give up Simons. I think he's had an incredible last couple of weeks, especially. He's just getting used to the system and playing really well, shot the ball well. So they're down one playmaker, but we'll see. Maybe that means Tatum is on his way back. That'll be interesting.
Breaking news.
Yeah. Another thing that I was intrigued by was Herder, the Detroit. I think they wanted another shooter, even though Kevin hasn't shot the ball well this year. He only shot 31% from three this year, which is career low. But, with Cade making plays for everybody, he should be able to get some wide open looks and hopefully find his stroke for Detroit. They feel like this is one of their weaknesses going into the playoffs, and Kevin will hopefully make some shots for them down the stretch.
Of course, when we talk a lot about these names, the big names that have moved around, but what money move are you looking at that isn't being talked about as much?
I think for me, when you think about Zubac going to Indiana, I think the Clippers did a great job of not only getting assets and where they were in regards to the salary cap, and being able to give yourself a little bit more breathing room, understanding that you also get first-round picks back that you didn't necessarily have. So now you kind of keep your powder dry going into the summer. I thought it was a great move for them. Now, Indiana, that's a big move for them for next year, to me, getting him. And we all talked about that, thoroughly. But I think